there are different ways to read this, and that's kind of the point with these documents coming out of Vatican II. They're constructed, they're negotiated, they're written in ways that everyone can kind of live with. But here's the final product, and I'll explain what early drafts of it said. So this is Lumen Gentium, paragraph 8, section 8, if you want to read. This church, constituted and organized in the world as a society, subsists in the Catholic Church, which is governed by the successor of Peter and by the bishops in communion with him. Although many elements of sanctification and of truth are found outside of its visible structure, these elements, as gifts belonging to the Church of Christ, are forces impelling toward Catholic unity. Now, an earlier version did not use the verb subsists, and translated in English as subsists, and it was much more exclusive and strong. It was more of just, I think, est. It was the is of identity. This church is the Catholic Church. And so the shift to speak of subsistence still places the primacy from the Roman Catholic perspective on the Roman Catholic Church, but it is not in an exclusive way. It's more of what we call this in missions, this inclusivism. It's still, from their perspective, best and most important to be visibly associated and tied to the body, to the head of the visible body, but it doesn't preclude there being Protestants who could be saved, but yet outside of the church.
It also highlights, as I try to do in the article, that there is a distinct difference in the Roman Catholic mindset between Protestants and Eastern Orthodoxy.
Right.
Eastern Orthodoxy, that is a church. It may be imperfect and may be problems there, but Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy have potentially a much more fruitful relationship, if you like, than Protestants do. One might almost say that for a Protestant to really engage in dialogue with the Roman Catholic Church as a church, we have to leave everything that makes us Protestant at the door. That has to be checked at the door in order for that discussion to take place. That's not to say we can't have good friendships, fellowship, one-on-one with Catholic friends, but it is to say that at an institutional level, ecumenism is not going to take place, I don't think, between Protestants and Catholics on the basis of Vatican II. I think it's precluded.